George Rehrman. Yes! Welcome to the Friday night stream. 5:13. So yeah, I don't know.
Friday evening.
So
Nice chill.
so you
After work, people are getting off
yeah,
work.
yeah, exactly. Like just
Perfect time.
perfect time. You just put the stream on and you get into your car and drive home, and on the way to home you listen to it in the car.
And keep your eyes on the road
Yes.
while doing that.
Oh man, this is bringing me back. Every time I take a road trip to like Tartu or Tallinn or something, it's either, I would say, a 50-50 chance for Melissa to need to be listening to some kind of a tech podcast, or we're gonna listen to some music. It's a 50-50 gamble for her.
Wait, what do you mean?
That she has to tolerate some kind of a tech podcast that in a car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's more of a music person.
I mean, she doesn't care for tech that much, so she has her own podcasts also that she listens to, but not tech is not one of them. Yeah.
We need some recommendations from her one day on the stream.
Yeah. So, how was the second week of preparing all the stories and preparing to host the show for the second week?
I feel like this week was a lot smoother.
Yeah?
Because I just there was a bunch of stories that grabbed my attention.
Nice.
And
yeah.
kind of combined into story.
Mm-hmm.
About half of them are a story, and then the other half is just like random small tidbits that we can get through fast. So we should hopefully be like on time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It took like 2 years to refine like the pace that we're going through also. So because again, this hasn't been easy. Like again.
And I usually just sort of like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
So it's like when I have to move the train forward, it's different.
Yeah, exactly. It's a completely different mindset of like yeah. But that's what I meant most likely, like, because I know that you have a day job also, so I didn't want to necessarily bother you with some, I don't know, 2 hours again this week, right?
Yeah. 2 hours.
Yeah.
About an hour to.
But smoother 2 hours.
About an hour to like
Mm-hmm.
collect the articles, and about another hour to like go through them. Yeah, but it was like I don't know. It was smoother because there were more stories than I thought were.
Yeah. It depends on the week. Every week is different, basically.
And also, like, what I find interesting, maybe others don't find interesting. So, next week we will be back to the normally scheduled programming for next week, definitely.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we can diversify a little bit.
Yeah, and I really like that it's a little bit different from week to week. Well, for now, yeah. But yeah. So then you can like, it's not only me who is like deciding, yes, this is the most important thing that we need to discuss, and everyone is like, yawn. Yes.
I mean, it very well could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
If our viewers left smart comments to tell us which topics they didn't find particularly interesting.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we would necessarily like, change everything so we could, accommodate for people's interests. But still, it would be nice.
Yeah.
To hear what people like or don't like.
Yeah, actually, I was the other day. I was also like reflecting by myself, and how much do I leave even comments on videos? And the answer is actually pretty rarely. I am mostly the
videos you watch.
Yeah. Just.
I mean, same.
Yeah, same.
Honestly,
yeah. It's completely. yes, from a great creator standpoint, it's like, oh my god, this is so valuable. Come on, like let me
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
totally.
what would you like to see, or like what stories, or whatever. What you don't like,
Um,
what you like, but
I
that
even rarely like videos,
mm, I
as
don't like
ridiculous
videos
as it
at
sounds,
all. I don't like videos
because
at all. Basically, yeah, 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 yeah.
I've been using the watch later functionality recently more,
Yes. Oh,
trying to
okay.
train myself to do that. But you could also just like a video and then it will be transferred to your liked videos. But I still don't do that. I just like put it into watch later,
Mm-hmm.
then I watch it later if I remember to do that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
just yeah, it's that's just it. Usually.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah,
watch later, because I watch a lot of like long term like long format videos of like, I
yeah.
don't know, 2 hour podcasts. It's pretty typical for me for years now, so that's why I discovered watch later like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something. uh yeah, but again, I am completely aware that most people are like, what, watch later? I can't be bothered to figure out what the hell this even is. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the watch later list for sure, probably for some people. So yeah.
The the reason why I started to use it more often is because like the algorithm
Mm-hmm.
has been kind of bad in that sense that like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it mostly sort of recommends the videos that I could find okay, unless I watch something random and then I like my entire algorithm was filled with that topic. Like for example, I watched a guy review, well, not really a review. He
Mm-hmm.
was more just like breaking down some capsule coffee machine,
Oh,
some kind of
okay.
premium capsule coffee machine. I don't know
Okay.
why I watched that
Yeah, yeah,
video.
yeah,
It
yeah.
just
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
happened. And now, like at least like 30% of my homepage is coffee-related videos. That's
Yes,
like
that's what happens.
so
Yep.
what happened is that like YouTube would recommend videos that are actually like good, like some like new uploads from the channels that I watch occasionally,
Mm-hmm.
but then they would disappear very quickly from the homepage. So unless because I can't really like watch them immediately, like in that moment, necessarily,
Yep.
I usually just started saving a bunch of them in saved later and watch them on like days off or something. Because I
Yeah.
also like to watch like no at least like a 10-minute video. It's it's like short
Yep.
for me. But
Yep.
like yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That makes
I
sense.
also not discovered. What's the word? I interfaced with TikTok
Oh, okay.
uh,
Through a
a couple
link.
of days ago.
Through a link, probably.
No,
Somebody.
not through a link.
Oh.
Through another person showing me a TikTok
Ah, I see.
or
Okay.
multiple TikToks,
Yeah.
and I can officially confirm
Yes.
that I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was such a weird
Yeah.
moment because like people who were showing me this were like a
Mm-hmm.
couple years younger,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's a new meme trend on TikTok, which is base. So what is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a GIF of John Cena,
Mm-hmm.
um, sort of dancing. Not really dancing. He's sitting, but
Okay.
he's sort of attempting to dance while sitting. I don't know where it's from, but it seems to be some kind of maybe interview because he also wears headphones and he like sort of just like shimmies a little bit in the video or in that GIF.
Oh, in
And
a suit?
yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show people the GIF.
Yeah, I'm now
John Cena has
I'm also curious, so I kind of want to get myself up to
Yeah, the like orange. Okay, yeah. So you are now. Oh, I don't know actually how
Oh,
caught up
okay.
I am on the. Okay, it was a late night show. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So the meme trend is like cutting out him,
Yeah.
putting it on him like on a random background,
Yeah. Yeah.
putting
Yeah.
some text over the screen,
Oh.
and then there is like some I don't know some song playing. I don't know. I have no idea what the song is though. Just some kind of like stupid funny song.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's like
Ugh.
that feeling when something happens, and it's like the
Mm-hmm.
reaction
Mm-hmm.
to that.
Okay.
And so they started showing me, and there's like a bunch of them on TikTok,
Yeah.
and they started showing me these videos, and they're like laughing so hard, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Mm,
I mean, okay, I understand something
yeah.
becoming a meme,
Yeah.
which is cute, like cute and all, but like then regurgitating it and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
repeating it to this extent.
yeah.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I already seen the meme, you know.
Yeah, that's yeah, I have seen something like this before, but yeah, this is also beyond me. I don't really
And there's like they kept scrolling it for minutes, and I'm
mm-hmm.
like, why would I spend my time doing that if I could do like anything else?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still
Do you
beyond my
do you
comprehension.
scroll memes weekly or something? Or no? Not really. Just
I mean,
memes.
I don't even really know what a meme is anymore because I feel like
Okay.
everything is a
Yeah,
meme.
yeah, yeah. Because yeah,
Like
yeah.
in my day, we call these things like
Okay.
references or something,
Yeah, okay. I am yes, that is completely fair and we're both like super boomers right now.
which
Because
is
yeah,
funny because I'm like 1 year away from being a Zoomer.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like the youngest possible millennial person
Mhm.
ever. Uh, but I
and
still don't get it.
and I have been in a company of people where I'm the oldest and I'm explaining to the younger people that are around me what a Karen is.
Hmm.
And I was like, how is this? But yeah, they're not that internet people basically, but I am the one who is the oldest guy is explaining internet culture at this point. Like, what is even
Hmm.
happening?
But like, I guess memes are kind of. I just don't understand how memes are created nowadays, because I feel like everything is a meme. When I
Yeah,
think of memes,
yeah,
I think of that astronaut, and this is actually one of the more recent ones, but I feel like it's good.
yeah,
Where like the two astronauts on the
yeah,
moon,
yeah. Always has been.
one of the, yeah,
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 yeah.
that one,
Mm-hmm.
or like some kind of like a screen grab from an anime, where a guy is standing like this, and there's like a bird flying toward him,
Mm.
like something like that, or
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean the classical 9 gag one where there's like was it like a penguin? Like a penguin running in one direction and the other direction? Like a half like a penguin cut in half and like one he's facing forward and his bottom half is
Oh, yeah,
facing
yeah, 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 yeah,
backward.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, everything is in evolving, so I guess memes are evolving,
Okay, which is fair enough. I mean it's
but
basically the same
but
thing,
yeah,
but this is like the video format,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
But the thing is that I don't really I mean to answer your question, I don't really think I do that because
Yeah. Okay. Mm.
my only social media interaction where I mean, I don't really interact. I just like,
Yeah.
whatever, consume is Reddit, which I
Mm-hmm.
check once a day.
Mm-hmm.
I check the top posts for the day for all my subreddits,
Yeah. Yeah.
which happens usually in the evening, and that's about it. You know,
And
that's,
and to be fair, if I wouldn't do this thing, I wouldn't check 9gag also every day because I don't know. It's kind of a fun thing to have some memes on the show, so that's why I once a week I go through some memes, and that's why
mhm.
meme break happens. And yeah,
I
and
used to frequent 9gag a lot. I don't know what happened necessarily.
well, yeah, I took a break also for I don't know 5 years, 5+ years or something without using it. Uh, not even once in the span of 5+ years or something, and
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but now, yeah, it's I don't know. Memes are funny, so but
I
again,
mean, they are
our definition
funny.
of memes,
They are
if you like,
funny. If you,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you go on 9gag and I scroll, it also has like, sort by the top of the day or
Mm,
something. Yeah,
mm,
all these things.
yes,
Yeah, but if you do that, you would have different memes, right? In different formats
yeah, yeah, yeah.
arranged. But like when it's like the same meme for like 50 times with different text
And that is the
in a row.
biggest problem, which is so hard to make the meme break for every week because it's all the same year after year. And it's that's absolutely the worst part for me. Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
But
understand it's like a popcorn entertainment,
yeah.
but it's a bit too like low effort for me to like spend time on it.
Mm, Yeah, yeah.
Basically, I could spend instead of scrolling for 10 minutes on TikTok, I could watch. I just watched a very interesting video about food coloring in the food industry and how certain toxic substances that were used for food coloring in like 19th century are now removed and when they were removed and stuff.
Oh
So that
yeah,
was fun.
yeah, of course. I mean, dude, Coca-Cola, cocaine, right? So yeah,
Cocaine, yes, right.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's correct.
crazy times back then. Yeah. Shall we do the
I feel like we
thing?
should do your stories first.
Oh, okay.
Because the end of my stories is kind of like
Okay, to be fair,
fast. And
yes, he prepared all the stories, but
yeah, I did.
I just have some backup stories in case we miss something, and yeah, it's mostly about like what's interesting and exciting to us, right? So, and yes, I peeked all the stories that you prepared, but I didn't see my most exciting story for me personally, not like for the world or necessarily for Europe or something like that. But the most exciting story of the week for me was iOS17 sideloading to come to Europe, which is, oh yeah, I want to try out. You want to try out. So yeah, that's
I will try out if there is some apps that are good
yes.
and
And
stable
again, this
and
yeah,
working.
exactly. Depends on how they implement. So
Yeah.
again, in the past, I have been sideloading an Apple TV app, which was not on the Apple TV App Store, technically, which was downloaded from the internet, but it was just pain. Oh my god. Like, I don't know, 3 programs, one to sign the app, one to transfer the app, one to recertificate, whatever, basically like something like that. And after all that, it's also valid for 7 days, and after the 7 days the app just stops working, and you have to do the whole thing again.
Mhm.
What a pain.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just tried it and it worked. It completely worked. But so don't be surprised if something like this is coming also to in September when iOS 17 launches with the iPhone 15. And but who knows? Maybe it's very easy. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be so
Yeah,
so much of a hassle.
I feel like the biggest problem is probably going to be to find like legitimate non malware, some
Yeah.
kind of a virus app that you want to have your.
So probably go the
That's
like
that's
you know
at first, right? So many
definitely.
like malicious stores are gonna pop up with all kinds of malicious iPhone apps that want to steal everything, basically.
Mhm.
Uh,
I mean, if the side loading is you know you downloading an APK or whatever format that's gonna be
it's
for iPhone.
called yes. This is on Android side. APK is on Android side, but on iOS it's IPA. Uh, IPA. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Back then it was IPA. It has been, I don't know, 4 years, something like that.
Mhm.
4 or 5 years when I did that. Maybe now it's something different, but I doubt. It was .ipa, yeah. Anyway,
It's probably
what?
a good idea to stick with like you know official websites of the apps you may be
Yeah,
interested in downloading instead of like going to some sketch
y-
aggregators.
yes, and this took also for me, I think, many months for Mac, for because I, spoiler alert, on my Mac I run also some weird stuff that is not necessarily from the App Store. That is
Uh-huh.
Yes. And it took some work, and it took some to find like a reliable source that I'm not downloading any kind of crap on my Mac to be running on.
For
And
example, VLC player is not on App Store, which is
right?
why I was.
Yeah, right? Because QuickTime is the best one, right?
Mhm.
Uh,
So in that regard, I also run some sketchy,
yeah.
unrecommended
Mm-hmm.
apps on my
Yeah.
MacBook as well.
The
Guilty.
the yeah the and VLC is like actually big, like actually like known for, which is not on the App Store. Fun fact: the reason why they can do this only in Europe, because why can't they do in US the same thing? They iOS 16 introduced some kind of a location based uh, app update form. So the reason they can do it only in Europe, it will check the location first and then allow you to do any kind of stuff like this. So they won't. Yes, they can do like a VPN or whatever, and then maybe they can do something. But yeah, again, I'm pretty sure Apple is gonna prevent that very hard. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this was my most exciting story of the week, pretty much. And okay, I can continue with like some smaller
Okay.
stories also that I saw that you. Well, yeah, you have some different story. Well, one of the biggest, I feel like the actually biggest global story you did include, and I had that also. But the smaller one was Spain did lose 1 million Netflix users. This,
Oh yeah, I saw that story.
but yeah, you didn't include it. But yeah, this is just, again, this is nothing like groundbreaking, but yeah, this is basically the password sharing thing that was implemented in February, and in March,
Yeah.
like 1 million people. Yep. Nope. Done. I'm done. And it's way more are coming in terms of like canceling Netflixes, because a lot of people said like, yeah, I'm not gonna cancel right away, but in the next few months or something like that, basically. So this 1 million users is not gonna go smaller. It's gonna go only bigger,
Mm,
technically. Yeah. Anyway.
I would agree with that. What's that about Poland's blocking porn law?
Oh, did
Or
you?
is it?
How did you?
It's in the title of the
Ah,
episode.
yeah. Okay. To be fair, I didn't get the stories way ahead of it, so I had to put a title. Okay, yeah, the story: Polish government to require internet providers to offer free online porn blockers. This was also this week happening.
Okay.
What? So this is also what? What? So Poland government has approved a measure that would require internet providers to offer free and easy to use tools for blocking pornographic content. Um, yeah.
Sure.
Well,
So like parental controls.
so to yes to for from because children. Yes, that's the reason.
Hmm. So
Uh,
the features that already exist. I suppose they are kind of maybe a little bit too complicated for most parents to use. Oh, I mean, I say that, but like, you would hope that it's not so complicated that parents wouldn't know, but I guess sometimes they don't.
yeah, and sometimes people and parents don't even care or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, true, true.
because they don't, yeah, they're just lazy and they don't care. But yeah, what was it? It's basically a filter. So yeah, it's not like yeah, because spoiler alert, I guess Twitter and all the social media includes porn anyway. So you're not gonna block Twitter and Reddit and Facebook and whatever, because they're just trying to maybe just block actual porn sites. That's, I guess, gonna be a thing or something like that. But they're gonna still, if they type in the right keywords on the Reddit, they will see all the stuff they want to see. But internet providers will also be required to submit an annual report on the measures that they have taken to introduce a filter and promote its use. The government says it will help assess them whether the system is working. So there's some not concrete, like you need to do this and do this. So it's more like do something and we will like figure it out in the longer term, I guess. So it's like,
okay. Interesting.
It's I don't know. It's a soft ban. I don't know if this is even a term, but like it's not a hard ban, but it's a more like a soft ban. Okay, I don't know. Softcore,
It's
hardcore.
not even a ban. It's just sort of like, I mean, the function of that already exists.
Yeah.
It's just that you are
yeah.
offsetting the responsibility on internet providers as opposed to
yeah. The Polish government is just basically like, let anybody else do it. We don't. Yeah, we don't want this responsibility to. I don't know. Internet providers. Those seem like a good. Like a. Who knows? I don't know even how big the internet providers are. If they can, like, yeah, sure. Now we need like extra manpower to create these filters and to maintain them and then to submit them to the government. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, so this is happening, and yeah, if you're a child in Poland, then this is coming for you. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I guess that's about it for my stories for this week, because all the other ones you pretty much seem to have covered. Are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into some stuff.
Let's do it. Okay.
Let's try to get it done in an hour.
Yeah.
Right. So
all right.
you open them in the order, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first up, we have UK was
huge news.
Huge news this week.
Mm-hmm.
In different aspects. So the first story of the day, unsurprisingly, is that the UK's Competition and Market Authority announced that it will block the acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft.
Okay.
Which is interesting because up until yesterday, or whatever, yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, it seemed like they were going to vote in favor, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's the first.
Their main concern.
Sorry, I'm trying to interject. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say that among the main concerns they cited the potential Microsoft domination in the cloud space, or cloud gaming space specifically, because they already control a lot of the gaming market share with Xbox. Well, that's like a smaller thing, but like with Windows, which is like in and of itself is kind of monopoly, basically in gaming space. In terms of PC gaming.
Yeah, 60-70% of the cloud gaming would then Microsoft control, basically.
I mean, yeah, they're the only ones who are taking this seriously, especially now with Stadia not being a thing anymore.
Yes. Okay. To be fair, again, this is cloud gaming, not gaming.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
I mean, their logic has to be that, and we live in the era of streaming. We stream music, we stream TV and movies.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, natural next step is that gaming will become predominantly stream-based.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's their logic probably. It's not today,
That's
you know,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah. But that's absolutely yeah. That's where the industry is basically heading at this point because yeah, people.
yeah, I don't know if it is.
Well,
I honestly don't
depends
know if it
on
is.
the
I
person.
mean, it seems logical,
We
right?
will be
Because
always like local, like only, right?
yeah,
But yeah,
but there are so many like problems to overcome with cloud gaming,
yes, absolutely.
and like the main problem is just the inconsistent internet speed, because like the
Yep.
amount of data you need to stream for gaming
Mm-hmm.
is like so much more than what you need for streaming music
Oh yeah.
or TV.
Mm-hmm.
So for most people, for the foreseeable future, the only viable way to do that will be streaming it from home, right?
Mm-hmm.
On their Wi-Fi network.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, why not just have a dedicated hardware to play your games on? You know, that just
Yeah.
seems weird.
It.
So I
Uh,
don't think, you know. I mean, I guess it could. I guess it could. That would require some major
yeah.
advancements in both like mobile internet as well as like removal of data caps, unlimited data plans, and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Because like you're not gonna be streaming, I don't know,
Yeah. Yeah. And
Halo Infinite on your phone with like 10 gigabytes of data available to you
yeah,
per
and
month.
and also to be fair, the encoding engines who are decoding and encoding the videos, those are also getting way more efficient. They have to be getting more efficient, but they are also because the what was it? The new codec AV1 just rolled out, which is also like pretty
Mhm.
awesome in terms of like uh way less data required in terms of like actually good looking picture on your screen. But yeah,
I mean, I suppose. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that it's no one ever become a thing,
yeah, it will
but
take like
it will
years and
become.
years and years. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, of course. But
it maybe at some point will become feasible for some people, but again, not for like someone like me. You know. Who,
yeah, and for me also,
yeah.
I don't know. This is no. Uh, to be fair, also, 60 and 70% of the cloud gaming market, which is, I looked up the numbers. It's about well, how big of a cloud gaming share is from gaming? It's about 1%.
Yeah.
So this is yeah, this is nothing. Even
Yeah.
if you control like 70% of the cloud gaming, it's 1% of the gaming market basically.
Hmm.
So long
Yeah.
ways away, but yes, tech.
But I
But
guess they are, yeah, just thinking ahead in that
mm-hmm,
sense, which is weird.
the long game.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking they're doing, but also it's not very unlike regulatory boards to do such thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I mean, they did cite, the potential decrease in competition in just gaming space in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That Microsoft could remove franchises from competing on platforms,
yeah, yeah.
which Microsoft said that they wouldn't. So they like pledged to put Call of Duty on like
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo consoles, for example. So
Mm-hmm.
all of that. But basically, the end of it. Oh, it's not the end of it. But at this point, where we stand is that Microsoft issued a statement,
Mm-hmm.
which was a very pointed statement, basically suggesting that Microsoft may reconsider future investments in the UK economy, and that UK is no longer a hospitable place for tech industry,
Yep.
and that the entire tech industry is going to move away to the continental Europe, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
So they were salty, basically translating
Yeah.
to human language. They were salty,
Mm-hmm.
and they said they would appeal this decision,
Of
and
course.
they're confident that this will be approved eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
So yeah,
yeah.
the EU regulatory thing did not yet issue a conclusion or like a decision on that.
Yep.
But previous news suggests that they are not against it. But then again, until recently, CMA did not seem against it either. So I'm not sure exactly what to expect, but it's huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
$69 billion deal.
Yeah. When I saw this story, so Microsoft, an American company, Activision Blizzard, an American company, and the UK is blocking it. What?
Mhm.
What?
It is interesting how
Okay.
it works
Yeah.
because, well,
Yeah. Because
I mean, gaming industry is very international nowadays, so I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised that they have studios in Europe. Uh, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how
I
that.
don't know who decides which like
Yeah.
regulatory boards need to approve it. But for example, as I understand, like maybe not every country, but many countries have them. But like, who necessarily needs to be? I mean, I understand maybe it probably depends on like the markets, the
Mm-hmm.
size of markets. You know,
Yeah,
EU is
yeah,
already
yeah,
a huge market. American market is huge,
yeah.
and UK is well. I mean, if UK was still in the EU, then it would be a different thing, right? But now that they aren't in the EU, so they have their own thing going for it. And I
Yeah.
guess Microsoft has a sizable presence, maybe. I mean, of course they do have a
Well,
sizable presence everywhere.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So I guess
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe the servers are there or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe, especially for cloud. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they have cloud
If
servers like in many, many, many different countries,
yeah.
So yeah, I'm not exactly sure in that. That's actually a good topic to research maybe for next time.
I don't
Like
know. Yeah. Well,
who decides who needs to be approved and what and how and like
yeah.
you know.
Next week we will report like
I guess
Microsoft.
you'll prepare the stories and I'll just research this one topic.
Sure. Microsoft. I don't know. Next week we will report that Microsoft is moving all the servers to Europe from UK. They just pack up and just
Ireland, yeah.
yeah, Ireland or yeah, somewhere in Germany or something. Yeah, I don't know. All right, shall we move on?
Yeah, let's move along. UK is still in the news.
Yeah.
New legislation from the same thing, the Competitions and Market Authority, introduced a new bill that would allow the UK government to impose huge fines on tech companies for violating their rules.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, for example, so it's related to the transparency in digital storefronts. It has a bunch of things, but among the
Mm-hmm.
things that are interesting is that regulating fake reviews on app
Yeah.
stores and just not the app stores, but like in general on the internet.
Yeah.
Like Amazon, I assume would fall under that. So
Yeah.
the companies would not be allowed to commission basically fake reviews for their products that
Mm-hmm.
would make them seem like much better than they are. And another thing which is also very good, and I wish we had the similar thing in the EU, is making the unsubscribing from subscriptions more transparent and user friendly. I
Yeah.
feel like it's been getting better in that regard.
Yeah. It has been getting better in
But I
terms of
remember back in the day times when like unsubscribing from something was like a whole process where
the
sometimes you would have to write an email,
yeah.
to customer service, and it's like, oh, what? Why?
Mm-hmm.
And like
Mm-hmm.
subscribing is like, a one button press,
Yeah. Yeah.
one
Yeah.
button, fill in the form, and you are subscribed.
One of the most famous unsubscribing processes is basically Amazon, because it's like ridiculous how many buttons and how many menus you have to navigate to get to the final actual button.
Mm-hmm.
And they still like, are you absolutely sure that you are not like completely by accident on this menu for some reason? And do you even understand what you're doing? And do you know that you're losing your Amazon Prime? And do you know that you will be losing your money? And yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yeah. But it's ridiculous if you think about it.
yeah,
You know,
pretty crazy. Yeah. But yeah, fake reviews have been also like a way big of a problem for way too long. A fun fact: the biggest fake reviews, how they happen. Do you know? Recently, I read about it. Why, like a good product, and the review says, "Oh, this is a very good product. 5 stars. I love this bag very much." And I'm like, "What bag?" And it's like a iPhone. It's like a tech product. It's like the latest iPhone or something. Okay, not the iPhone, but because
Like an
I
accessory or something.
like a accessory for an iPhone. Yes, so from a brand that you have never heard of it. So what they do is they have an actually good brand. They sell it. They get good reviews. They take down the whole thing. They everything about the information. They put up a completely new product, which will now have the previous good reviews. And people are like, yeah, sounds good to me. All the reviews are good. And if you if you dig deeper, the reviews are about completely something else. And that has been one of the biggest scam review things that is actually like not even a problem for Amazon. And there's a whole reason why Amazon won't even do anything about this about this exact thing, because they just don't care, because money flows, and that's mostly what they care about. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Not sketch at all. So see, that's actually a good thing.
Yeah,
What I
yeah,
also
yeah.
would love to have, uh, it would be some kind of. I'm not sure who would have to be responsible for it, but I feel like there should be some kind of way for the banks to manage some kind of recurring payments on subscriptions, so you could
Yeah,
see
that's
them all in one place
mm-hmm.
and cancel them also like that.
Yep. That's yeah. Yeah, actually you can do that very easily in terms of like just a button, don't send any money to this account ever anymore. Right?
Yeah, and they will be all in one place, so you wouldn't have to be like, oh, I
Yeah.
subscribe to this app with my phone,
Yeah.
and I pay for YouTube Premium through browser because, I don't have to pay the Apple tax.
Yeah.
And another thing, like some kind of, I don't know, magazine subscription that I forgot about, like all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
weird how
The
like
number
subscriptions are
of
so.
like complaints on the Estonian Apple forum that my kid did something and now every month this 12 euros goes away from my bank account. How do I stop this? And what? And even the funny thing is, it doesn't even say what it is. They post the bank statement. It just says
And it's
Apple.
usually some kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, oftentimes you have these like some mumbo jumbo is like there, and you have to like Google like what
yeah,
the fuck does it mean? Who is charging me? Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
totally.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The nebulousness of it all. Like,
yeah.
come on, people. It's like we are in the early days of internet, the wild west of the internet.
Mm. All right.
All right, we're moving on to the
Yeah.
next story, which is a UK still, and we are sprinkling a bit of AI into the mix.
Nice.
So the UK government is um pledging a 100 million pounds, which is how much? Like 113 million euro, 12,
Yeah,
800 euros.
124 US dollars, but yeah, euros I don't know exactly. But yeah.
Should be like 112 or
Yeah,
something.
something something like that.
So to create a new basically institution which will be charged with creating a national quote unquote sovereign AI for the UK. Some kind of foundational AI model that will push the British economy and society forward.
Yes.
So a team of talented people hopefully will be doing this. while taking consideration ethical problems, technical limitations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're hoping that this will make the UK, competitive player in the market, blah blah blah.
This
But
is
it could be interesting as like a thing.
this is the Futurama meme where Bender is like, we're gonna make our own EU with blackjack and hookers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
but I
something.
mean, I don't think. I mean, well, it's kind of hard
And by
to think.
EU I mean extended universe, not the European Union.
Yeah, yeah.
Or something. The UK extended universe. That's what's coming.
The UK EU.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to. I mean, I understand. I mean, well, why not? I mean, in that sense, if this is a governmentally sponsored venture,
Mm-hmm.
you can probably find some talented people in that sphere who will come work, right, for that. And I mean, they're spending a lot of cash on it, so I
Yeah.
feel like because right now, I mean, like when we think AI, we think of private sector. Oh, private sector. I mean, we're thinking of like tech companies.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I mean, I don't see why not. A country could come up with some kind of like system that could power different like public sector not power but like assist in different public sector like things.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they can come up with whatever with this kind of money, probably. I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of money. Yeah,
This thumbnail is pretty creepy. A Barbie in front of an artificial intelligence.
yeah, I'm not sure what they were going for with that one, but sure, that
Yeah.
was a choice.
Yeah, that was a choice. Yeah. Uh
But I guess we'll see. I mean,
yeah.
if they're going to pledge the money to start doing this, I mean, it's probably gonna take a long time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we'll put a pin on that. Maybe in like 6 months or a year, we'll hear about it again.
Yeah.
If that ever manifests in anything, it could just not manifest in anything ever. It's just kind of how it goes, and somebody will just money launder the £100 million and leave the country and go to Venezuela or something.
Yeah, or to work in Microsoft or something. I don't know. Or to buy. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, or do anything with that kind of money.
Yeah.
All right. On the
All
topic of
right.
AI, next story.
Yeah.
So this kind of requires some backstory. Have you
Yes.
heard the story about? Uh, um, I'm afraid to
How Elon
state.
has some children with crimes, or what do you mean?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's related. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think that's related to the
I'm just
story. I
okay.
was referring to the story where a AI generated a sort of collaboration between the Drake, I think, was it Drake and The Weeknd?
Yes, and this was also that's what I actually, this was a story that I didn't mention last week, but I had it in a tab. But yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So someone made a song,
yeah.
or like fake, but not really, song using their voices,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
And
And the
peep.
song got a bunch of streams and stuff,
Yep.
and they basically forced. Was it Spotify? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Was it to take down? Was it not the what's the UMG?
Yeah.
Yeah, UMG. The what's UMG standing for? Universal Music Group, maybe something like that. Yeah, yeah. But well,
Universal, yeah, Universal Music, yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Universal Music Group. Nice. I nailed it. Perfect. But yeah, yeah. So people are listening to, like, actually, like, listening to AI songs and enjoying it, and like, yeah, this is already happening, people. This is already the future. People are listening to AI songs, and we are like going viral even. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So I don't think we can listen to, or maybe we can listen to this.
Well, that's not the story. So that was the previous week's story.
Okay,
So
yeah,
because
yeah.
like the AI generated content,
Yes.
copyrighted material, voices, although I don't think voices are necessary, but I mean, presenting a song as like a Drake slash featuring Weekend song,
Yeah.
when it has nothing to do with either of those people,
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah.
So this week we had a news story, Grimes,
Mhm.
who is a Canadian singer and also known as Elon Musk's ex
Yes.
wife. I don't know if they were ever
Yeah.
married, but like ex, just ex.
Mother of children. Yes.
Yeah, has come up with a statement that she allows publicly anyone on the internet to make a song using her voice and the AI tools.
Yeah.
And not only does she allow that, she'll share 50% of all the royalties if the song somehow manages to like go viral or
Yeah.
so that's funny. That's like a
That's
complete 180
yeah,
from the
yeah.
previous story.
Yeah. And so yeah, and there will be like as many as there are people, the as many as there are like opinions or like directions what they are going to do, I guess, in terms of like this type of stuff that is coming.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So 50% royalties. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Any successful, how do you define successful AI generated songs?
I mean,
Oh,
good question. Good.
oh yeah, yeah. The Drake and the Weekend thing garnered 15 million listens, by the way, on TikTok and 600,000 on Spotify.
Okay, TikTok. Okay, so TikTok strikes again. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, of course. Because yeah, I guess yeah, you get a lot of views on TikTok, whatever you basically do. But then again,
Yeah.
you have to give up everything basically because yeah, that's
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
And yeah, also related to the story is that their children have ridiculous names. How old are they?
Uh,
Do you know?
the
They're like
X
actual children, yeah.
X Ash A12. That's how it's pronounced, by the way. The Elon Musk's son's name is X Ash A12.
Wait, doesn't he have multiple?
Yeah, 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 yeah. He has like many,
Okay.
many,
And do
many.
you know how old this person is? They're like
Grimes.
no, not Grimes.
No, Grimes.
The
Oh, the
child.
the X,
Okay,
the
2 years
person,
old.
the
2 years
person.
old.
You can't even. Elon calls him X sometimes. If you want like a simple name that you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
Leslie,
a
it's a
yeah,
ridiculous
yeah, it's a
name.
baby. It's a like
Oh.
a he's a baby. Like I don't know, a year, 2 years, maybe.
So how
Uh,
likely is it that when they grow up, they'll change their name?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes is the answer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it will happen.
Uh,
Oh well. Anyway, what I also found interesting in this article is
how
mentioned that in
how do
20
you go through school when your
I don't
name is
know. I don't know.
like
I don't think Elon concerns himself with such plebeian thoughts.
yeah, the
Like
teacher is like
go to school.
X 12 uh
As yeah, in
what
the morning when you have to be like, oh, present,
yeah.
and it's like, yeah, is this person present? Yes, every day, and they have to go through this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, another tidbit of information that was interesting. In 2019, so the Grimes, said in an interview that emergence of generative AI could mean the end of art
Mm-hmm.
or the end of human art. And once AI develops sufficiently, they're gonna become much better at creating art than humans.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I mean, 2019. I mean, AI of course was a thing in 2019,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like it wasn't until after Corona that AI just sort of exploded.
Well, yeah.
I mean, into public
Well,
consciousness. Of course, it was, in development for a long time before, but,
mm,
in the discourse. So there is that. So if you want to listen to some AI generated
Rhyme,
rhymes songs
rhymes
that
tunes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
stay tuned. I'm not sure where they will be available, but I guess on everywhere on YouTube. I guess if she'll, I mean, I guess yeah, they wouldn't be copyright striked, right?
I
If
get, yeah. I was right now thinking also like, can I use also her name in the song title or
hmm,
like in the artist title by that point, or is that off topic? Like off limits. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. I guess I have to call her or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and just send her an email.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, still
Welcome
on
to
the topic
the
of AI
AI music uh, timeline or
world.
something. Yeah, that we are
Exactly.
currently living in. All right. Shall we
It's
move on?
yeah, still on the topic of AI, but moving to the continental Europe. We already talked about it briefly last time,
Mm-hmm.
where EU is working on some kind of comprehensive AI regulation, basically,
Mm-hmm.
which would be probably likely the first such thing to happen in the world,
Yeah.
because I feel like they're the farthest along in that regard.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Uh, so they started working on the thing 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and now this project or like this draft was pushed to the next stage, basically where the final details of the bill will be fleshed out. And as I mentioned last time, they hope to do that by the end of the year, which is pretty,
Yeah.
short term for like lawmaking on like a 27 member state scale.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The
Uh,
EU legislation takes forever,
not.
like
Yeah.
much longer than 2 years to happen to materialize.
But yeah. Somebody is like seeing how urgent and how
Yeah,
like
I
we
would
need
hope.
to
Yeah.
figure this out right now. Yeah. Somebody is lighting some fires under some butts. Yeah.
So what new information came out of this is that what I found interesting, that according to this new, well, that's law, I mean proposal, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, the AI tools will be classified in different groups depending on their risk level,
Mm-hmm.
from minimal to limited to high and unacceptable. And there are certain areas of concerns that could like regulate how like harshly AI tools need to be regulated.
Yeah.
And these areas of concern can be such as biometric surveillance, spread of misinformation, and discriminatory language. Well, the first two are like huge. We were already saying how easy it would be to manufacture fake information, fake news basically with AI tools.
Yeah.
Anyone could do that basically,
Well, the
especially if
the AI is just making up sources for like actual URLs just randomly, like, and if you click on their URL, it's like, nope, that page doesn't exist, but the AI is like, yep, this is a thing. It's like, what? What? Yeah.
yeah.
Is it-
And so the important thing is that if your AI tool falls under like high risk category, it doesn't mean that it will not be allowed, but you will be forced to have very transparent, you know, handling, I guess, or like maintenance of your AI tool.
Mhm.
So probably be the whatever institution will be in charge of it will be in your business all the time. I mean, if you think about it, like we have like very like comprehensive regulatory things for like, for example, nuclear power and
Yeah.
stuff,
Mhm.
which are like transcends like the EU scale, and I mean, your European Union also has its own atomic energy, whatever thing, but you have like international agencies as well. But like I'm not saying that AI is as potentially destructive as a nuclear power,
I
but it
mean,
could be.
yet.
We just don't know what it's capable of yet, like fully.
Uh, Fun fact: I asked, "What's the ChatGPT?" Like a few days ago, I asked ChatGPT, "What's the next human catastrophe?" And
Mhm.
the ChatGPT answered like, "Yeah, I don't know, meteors, wildfires, some kind of a virus outbreak, and AI."
Mhm. It's self-aware.
Yeah,
It's
that,
learning.
it's yeah, like what? Like a runaway AI. ChatGPT said.
Mhm.
Like a
Mhm. Mhm.
runaway AI, just like on the loose or something. Which is like, what? Okay, I guess. Yes.
It's happening.
Yes. So,
It's happening. So this concludes our AI corner for the week,
yeah,
and now we are off to some like mishmash, miscellaneous news.
yeah.
So we have two articles that are not super interesting, but kind of are
Hmm.
because it's like new developments. I feel like for tech industry. So two companies
Sega.
are unionizing.
Yeah.
This one in particular is interesting because it's quite a large scale unionization. Um, which has like about 150 people. So
And
these workers of Sega of America voted to unionize.
they are unionizing because they bought the Angry Birds maker.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was the final drop.
that was the final. Like, what? Oh my god! I need to fight this. Yeah. Uh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's not the largest in the industry, but it
Mm-hmm.
is broad because it covers different like sort of areas of the company, from localization to marketing to development and stuff. Quality
Yeah.
assurance. Typically, what we saw in the games industry specifically is that the least privileged workers are the ones. I mean, the ones to unionize. So usually, you would have like QA testers.
Yeah.
Would be like the first ones, and it would be like usually like on a scale of like couple dozen people.
Yeah.
But yeah, 144 people is a lot. So we'll see. We'll
Mm-hmm.
see how it works. And on the same note, this is a more sort of niche thing,
Mm-hmm.
but YouTube music contractors also voted to unionize.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
who make the no, wait, music contractors. Wait. Those are these the artists that produce for the YouTube
No,
music?
I don't think so. I think it's just the staff that supports like YouTube music. But these are also
Uh
contractors, so
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
All right, all right.
Not entirely sure, but
Group of
basically,
contractors.
yeah. So so Google will now have to bargain with the union. Of course, Google is going to challenge it,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
obviously, as any corporation would. But yeah, I mean, I guess these aren't. I mean, I guess they're still news because I mean, unions are more common in Europe, but like
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I mean, in Estonia they aren't really,
Well,
common
yeah,
that much.
because we mostly have like a national thing for it. Yeah, I don't know if. Oh, I don't know if those are different in terms because I haven't dealt with any kind of like these things, but I know that we have like a Töökaitseinspektsioon, which is
Yeah,
i-
you do. You
yeah,
can basically send
yeah, and
you know whatever
mm-hmm,
concerns you have with your employer
yeah,
to them,
yeah, yeah,
basically. And I'm not sure what the procedure is, but
yeah, me neither, yeah.
technically speaking, they can look into anyone.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep. Um.
Fu-
So yeah, I
yeah,
mean, good.
yeah, yeah, sure. Fun fact: this week I learned that there's something called okay, if you're a YouTube creator, you have something called the YouTube um, audio library, which you can like use with any kind of music that just you can. Oh, not this one. Where is it? Oh, not this one. Where's the free? Oh, oh yeah, it's the yeah this one. All right, so you can like search for any kind of song that you want to put on behind in the background for of any of your videos, and it will be completely fine. This week, YouTube released a short of oh yeah, YouTube released a short about that. By the way, audio library is not the only one that you can where you can use like any kind of music to download, because there is something else, and it's called creator music. And so I was like looking around, like, where the hell is this creator music thing? And where is it? YouTube? No, where is the videos? Oh, shorts. Yeah, this was short, probably, right? No. What? It's gone. Was it somewhere else? Oh my god. Okay, history. Oh, no. Not my videos. Sorry. Come on. And now we will see my history. But, well, anyway. Oh, here it is. Found it. Anyway, so there's something called creator music also. Yeah. Where is it? YouTube audio. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah. Creator music. And this just rolled out, and I was looking for it, and because this looks way better in terms of like way more music and way more creators, I guess, and it's all around better basically. And then I found out, oh yeah, it's only US as always. And so this was a bummer, but maybe it's coming, who knows.
I mean, probably.
Yeah,
I would
but
imagine.
who knows how many years it will take. But yeah, so if you're a YouTube creator, I guess, then you have something to look forward to. And because I had no idea that this exists, but then again, maybe if you use a VPN, maybe you can use it. Yes. Anyway, something to.
Could you?
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on. Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah. Yeah, just something I learned this week also about YouTube. Yeah, not necessarily YouTube music, but yeah, you get the point. Anyway, shall we move on?
Yeah, we have some short stories now.
Yeah.
So Samsung is losing money.
Yes.
Samsung reported their first quarter earnings, and they're down $3.4 billion on their semiconductor
business
segment of their business. That's a lot.
Yeah. And
they're mostly citing whatever, inflation, changes in consumer spendings, yada yada.
And and also because 2022 was basically the year of chip shortages, and they bet a lot of money on like, okay, people need chips now because everything is like, we don't have any chips. We are literally have like parking lots full of cars that don't have chips in them, and so that's why Samsung was basically last year, all right, we gotta ramp up those chips. But they didn't estimate that because COVID also was a thing, and all the people who bought all the things during COVID because they wanted to have okay, I now need to have a home office. No, I need a new computer, a new everything, and I need to upgrade everything basically. But they didn't estimate that now they have all the new things that they don't want to upgrade every year, because people don't upgrade every year because they just upgraded everything last year, and that's why they got burned.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess it's true for every company.
Yeah. Apple especially. Apple also like lost like a lot of money in terms of like what was it? Oh, I saw like some kind of sorry, Apple. New revenue drop. Q2.
It's always somewhat funny to read these kind of like earnings calls and stuff because like unless they are reporting significant growth, it's all perceived as like complete catastrophe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they're expected, or I mean, their investors are expecting the companies to grow indefinitely, you know, every quarter, every year.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really work like that, does it? Like there's a limited amount of space to grow in the market because
Yeah.
you know and because there's a finite amount of money for consumers have to spend. There's a finite amount of like devices and services that they can sell. So you cannot perpetually
And
grow
and
until
we
the end of times.
yes, and by the way, we are still living in a pretty harsh economic times right now. Like inflation is a thing right now, which
And of
is
course, the inflation is always the thing.
yeah. But I mean, in terms of like how big the thing is right now,
I
uh,
will be curious to see what the 2023 inflation rate will be for Estonia. I
yeah.
guess we'll see. Well, it definitely
My
slowed
God,
down, but the food prices rose significantly.
the
Like for next month, we have to
mm-hmm.
recalibrate our budget because I realized suddenly that like we spent significantly more money on food than I expected.
Oh, what you now realized it? Okay, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, kind of.
okay.
Well, I sort of designated like an arbitrary number to like how much we spend on food, and I just
Mm-hmm.
assumed that we are under it. But
Yeah.
like this month with the PC buying, I was like, okay, well, we are kind of on a budget this month,
Mm-hmm.
so let's actually like pay attention to how we spend. And I
Yeah.
realized that yeah, like it's very hard to squeeze into that amount.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think in January or something, me and Melissa were like, okay, we need to like. What do you think? How much you spend on a month on food? And she was like, I don't know, 400 euros. And I'm like, think about it. And then she's like, oh wait, yeah, no, way more because we do like once a week we do like food delivery, grocery delivery thing for at least 100 euros a week.
mhm.
But then she didn't account like, oh yeah, but I sometimes I do go shopping in the middle of the week
Yeah, yeah,
also
yeah,
because we are missing some stuff during the week
yeah.
also. So it's like,
Small things.
okay, yeah, it's more like I don't know, 500-600 maybe even or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I had 500 dedicated for food
Mm,
over the last months, many months.
mm,
And this month I'm like, wait a minute. I was I mean I don't think I even got all the expenses, but I kind of tried to track them. But like we are constantly over budget, and I'm
mm-hmm.
like, okay, well that needs to be adjusted then for next
Yeah,
month. But like
yeah.
this month we've been actually like kind of holding back on like what we would normally like consume for food in
Yeah.
terms of like some we're just eating some simple stuff because we're also going on vacation, so we're like trying to save as much money as possible.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I was like, okay, inflation is a thing that exists.
Uh,
All
uh,
right.
prices. Yeah, if you want to oh, what? Is this a thing? Yeah, there was some kind of prices in April. Oh no, this is not current. There was some kind of a table about comparing food prices in terms of like how much they have risen in Europe, and Estonia was pretty much, yup, this is the worst. Like Estonia had like the most
Estonian inflation in general is huge.
especially in grocery prices, basically. But yeah, everything else is also rising. But food prices, like what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Samsung. All right, well, I think we're done with the Samsung story, right? Or
I mean, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, speaking of
yeah. I mean,
Estonia.
they still made money, but like the
Yeah, of course.
specific area they lost
Mm-hmm.
significant amount. Yeah, and now we have an Estonian article. Woo!
Yes.
So maybe you can. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I did
Have you about
heard
this
about it.
company?
Yeah, Elmo. Yeah, I think we have even reported briefly on Elmo's remote controlled cars in terms of like yeah, they have been developed like few years. They have been under the road, I think, or maybe a year or something, at least a year. But yeah, Elmo is like so. Do they have a picture? Oh, they do not. So this is like a
They have a picture of a car.
yeah. They have a picture of a car, but in terms of like the setup of a guy sitting in a office driving like a video game screen and a wheel and everything. So that's how it functions basically. That's what I wanna. Elmo remote driving. Yeah. Something like this. That's how they do it. Oh, no. This is yeah. The guy sitting on the on the on the chair and driving around in a huge ultra widescreen. Yeah. That's how they do it basically. The remote driving thing, which is I don't know. That's kind of remote. Imagine you're like a taxi driver and you drive around remotely like this as a taxi driver, technically, or something.
While sitting at home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that like I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure also
I'm not
because
sure if I would.
is that because you're absolutely missing like some kind of a tactical feel in terms of like how good is this wheel? This wheel is like tiny and yeah. Yeah, and
Also, what happens if the car gets in an accident?
exactly.
And you are
Then
a
you're
passenger in the car.
then you need to absolutely send a person to there and to figure everything out and
And you're like just stuck there.
yeah, but at the same time maybe you can have like I don't know. Yeah, but the tech is cool. Absolutely.
I mean, it's cool, yeah.
Yeah. So
Arguing with that.
2.6 million control taken foreign markets. Yeah, so they this is not an Estonian city. This is somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
This is the picture is from where is it? Looks like London something maybe. No, some kind of a European city. Oh, Berlin maybe. Berlin based.
Yeah.
At home and following. Yeah, so this is pretty much one of the remote control cars are coming to you from Estonia apparently because we're trying to do something as cool as this for the future. Maybe
I'm curious about the applications of it.
maybe
That will be interesting to like.
well, the goal most likely is definitely to have them self-driving at some point. But
I suppose, yeah.
But but the benefit I think is maybe if you can collect way more data, maybe because the data is linked to the computer anyway at the office or home or whatever, and then because you can't really like equip this car with all the machine learning, and well, you can, but this is way too expensive in terms of like, if you want to build a Tesla, then you're gonna build a Tesla, but this is most likely for developing self-driving cars in terms of like, yeah, in terms of like data going through back to the office or home, and then they can like refine all the stuff to be the car to be actually self-driving in the future. That's actually not a bad idea in terms of like, yeah, because yeah, I mean, if you don't have a like a self-driving Tesla or whatever that is also learning, and you have to pull data constantly from somewhere, who knows where, then yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
because they need to map all the streets also.
Yeah.
That's the most valuable thing, and it will be safer for everyone in the far future. Not at
I mean, I
first,
suppose.
not at
Yeah.
first, yeah, but yeah, that's what their goal is. Yeah, so yeah, and Sagis, High Coal Capital Management, Flycap Barolo. Yeah. All right. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Yes.
And just now I have just some tidbits. So Spotify now has 500 million users,
Yeah.
monthly active users.
What? Rose. Okay, yeah. And premium subscribers also are raising, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the premium subscriber? Was there like a number that what they had before, or not really? Yeah, not really. Yeah, and they're expecting it to rise to one. What was it? Oh, I just read it. Oh yeah, 2030 and reach 100 billion in annual revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
1 billion users by 2030.
Yeah,
I
Stockholm.
mean,
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah, and if you didn't know, Spotify is from Stockholm,
Sweden.
Sweden. So this is
So
the,
a little bit of European news, I guess.
yeah, a little bit of a European angle here. Yeah, I'm a Spotify subscriber.
Yeah,
It's good.
I'm not.
Yeah,
But Morris is.
yeah. Honestly, it's getting
Nice.
it's getting to the point where it's like it's so integrated into everything. It's like it's kind of the Apple effect, kind of,
Mm.
because
I mean,
it's hard
everyone
to,
wants to be Apple.
yeah, hard to leave,
Yep.
because all my playlists, and it's integrated to everything. Like, it's in my car, it's in my living room.
But if you left, where would you go?
I get, well, Apple is probably the most. Well, okay. I have to say, I need to know. I wanted to try the Apple Music, but I missed the free 6 month thing or 3 month that I got with my AirPods. I think it's expired. I forgot. I wanted to try it out. Anyway, yeah, but I just want to mostly see what other songs do they have, and also YouTube Music. I'm kind of curious about YouTube Music as well, but yeah, I don't want to lose my playlists. I don't know. Yeah, that's yeah. Spotify made a lot of money, so
The Walled Garden.
yes.
I just checked. Apple Music is expected to have 108 million subscribers by the end of this year. So significantly less.
Yeah, Spotify is the big one.
Yeah.
Is the big one. Yeah. All right. Shall we move
Yeah.
on?
Let's move on. So this is a small one. The worst kept secret, as usual, the Galaxy
Yes.
may or may not be foldable phone, which definitely exists, but is a secret.
Yeah.
But also you can see a video of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 And in the video shown, you see a chunky bezel.
Where's the video? Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Oh, on the picture, I mean, you can see it a little bit. It's like
Yeah.
angled. So it's a chunky
So,
boy bezel thing. It's
yeah.
sort of interesting. It's kind of like it's like Samsung Fold, right? Because it has two displays.
Yeah.
But the way it looks kind of reminds me more of the Microsoft Surface Duo.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's like
more
squarish.
yeah, more squared. Yeah.
And unfolds into like a nice rectangle.
Yeah.
A square, maybe even a square. I mean, surely it's not a square, but it's close to a square. It feels like.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bezel though. Oof.
Yeah, gotta start somewhere, I guess, right? So
I mean, yeah.
mhm.
So if you have a $1,700/euros
Yeah.
available, then knock yourself out.
Yeah.
It'll probably be available soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And
pretty.
continuing with Google News.
Mm-hmm.
In case you're wondering whether Google CEO makes enough money to afford some bread and butter,
Yeah.
he surely does. He surely does.
Yeah.
So Mr. Pichai made $226 million last year.
Mm-hmm.
So he's well fed. He's secure.
Yeah. Don't worry about him. He's
I found it very funny that he could single-handedly finance two sovereign AIs for the UK
okay. Yeah.
in 1 year.
Yeah.
Just like casually.
He can fund his own personal AI for him.
That is true.
For himself. Like.
Oh my God, Pichai.
Oh no! Yes.
Pichai. Pichai.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Perfect.
Nice. That's.
What do you think he'll spend the money on?
For I don't know. He
probably won't. Yeah.
He's probably just collecting it for just because Google ChatGPT is like taking over and his Bard AI is not. So it's like he's saving up all the money to.
Yeah.
Was a good run and I need to.
Oh, he's gonna take the money and just like skedaddle. Be like, okay, it was fun.
Yeah.
Have fun with your Bard.
Yeah. Because
I mean, honestly,
because all the. Yeah, because all the people are like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be Google. You're supposed to be the Skynet, not Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
And
what a wild timeline we live in right now.
Yeah. So, like, Microsoft has the better AI than Google. What?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. And this week also I saw like another Bard just a promo clip on YouTube that they like, by the way, we still exist if anybody wants to use it. Nobody cared.
Yep.
Nobody cared.
No one ever, yeah. It's fine. Also, I didn't put it in the news, but I read that Meta is also very bullish on AI. They're like, oh, don't forget about us, guys. We are here.
Oh, yes. I saw that. Mark Zuckerberg was on a investor call. They call this investor call. Mark mentioned AI 27 times. Yes. Mark Zuckerberg said the word AI no less than 27 times during a Meta earnings call this week.
How many times did he say metaverse?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I saw. Like
friendship ended with the metaverse.
yeah.
AI is my new best friend.
Yeah. pretty
Yeah,
much.
very that. Yeah.
Is there metaverse? There's 5 times in the article. The CEO said AI is a key theme, but denied the company is moving away from its metaverse plans.
They're gonna combine the
Mm,
two.
yeah.
The metaverse.
Yeah. Oh, you're just on fire with the puns. Yes, metaverse.
Metaverse.
Yeah. The company isn't abandoning its plans for the metaverse or something. That's
It's fine.
what the suck said. Because how could they? They invested like hundreds and
Everything.
hundreds of millions of dollars or billions even or something. I don't know. Some insane
Mm-hmm.
amount. They can't. They
Yes,
can't.
exactly.
They have to.
Insert the what meme was it? Where was it from? From some movie, right? Like, what did it cost?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah.
What movie was it from?
Uh oh.
Yes, see? These are memes. Like, I miss when we had memes based on like good stuff. Like
Yeah.
the uh, X-Men, Fassbender meme where like, I don't know, I want like that. Yeah, no,
Ah.
I mean that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like this, but oh, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I don't know. About the another one. I don't know.
it's just like
Yeah.
he's in a turtleneck and you have like something and then something and then perfection.
Ah, perfection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like these are memes. Those are like
Yeah. As long as we're talking about the same thing, then it's fine. All the younglings who are stumbling across this show, then they are like, "Oh my god, what
yeah. Like
boomers!"
have you seen the John Cena
Yeah,
dancing?
exactly.
Woo.
Where's the
Who
John Cena for this week? I need to get my John Cena dancing meme. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Apple's mixed reality headset.
just a random thing, yeah. We already talked about the headset. It's probably gonna be revealed next month.
Yeah.
Um, so it could come with a MagSafe-esque power cable, like connector,
Mm-hmm.
and a separate USB-C slot for data transfer. All of that is fine. What I also found interesting is that it may have like this, you know, it's gonna have a separate power supply to make the headset lighter. And as I
Yeah.
understood, a sort of a like detachable battery which
Oh.
you could charge, which would look similar to this, as you can see, the MagSafe battery pack
Ah.
that they released.
Oh. I don't
What I was not
know.
excited to hear about
Yeah.
is that such battery would give you 2 hours of usage of the
Yeah.
headset.
Honestly, that's also. But
It's
isn't the Meta Quest Pro also basically 2 hours or something? So it's pretty hard to drive that much. Those hungry displays, OLED displays. Uh, Also with a high refresh rate, it's pretty tough.
it's true. It's just I don't know. The more I hear about this device, the more it
Mm-hmm.
starts sounding like a certainly first gen
First gen,
thing
yeah.
that will be rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Especially at the rumored price, which
Yeah,
is insane, which is like
yeah.
so far beyond like anything else that's on like the market that is like, you know,
Mhm.
available to consumers. That like I don't know who this is for, but it could be
It's
cool. They'll probably get some claps out of
the
WWDC crowd.
the owner slash manager.
Owner, the manager's here.
It's
Hey, Lunicus.
just saying hi. Yes. Ja, grej då. Se kamera. Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. But yeah, Meta Quest Pro, 2 hours battery life also at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean, it's It's not great, but it's, I mean,
it's.
for a headset,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's fine, but it's just, I don't know. Again, at this price point, not really. Not
Yep.
feeling it. Not feeling it at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. Absolutely, definitely, also.
Yeah.
All right, Microsoft starts rolling
And
out.
final piece of news. So, a phone link, which is a thing that exists on Windows 11, if you use an Android-based phone, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically sort of like an AirDrop moment, kind of, but not really. So you can like connect wirelessly your phone to your computer and like transfer data and stuff.
Wait, so. Oh, wait. So this is. Oh, you can. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can back up your all your stuff, I guess. To
I
your,
mean, yeah, I mean, it sort of kind of works similarly to what you have on
mm-hmm.
Macs with iPhones when you can, check
Yeah.
your messages from your Mac and,
Yeah.
contacts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So right now only available on Android, and will soon become available for the iPhone users. If you have an iPhone and a Windows-based PC, it can be convenient. It can be useful.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say my backup on from my iPhone is on my Mac, but that's not even true anymore necessarily because it's on my NAS. Well, I guess if I'm upgrading to a new iPhone, then it's like I'm gonna back up the second I upgrade to my Mac and then like restore it right away
Yeah,
from my.
same.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I do. So, but yeah, if you don't have a Mac, then you can have a
Ooh,
PC
I don't know
now.
if you can back up your phone like this. I don't
To
think you can. Or
Windows
to like,
or to
yeah,
Mac.
with the phone link. To Mac you can, yeah, but like, I don't think phone link would allow
Oh,
you to back up your phone
uh,
on your Windows PC. At least not for now, I don't think. I think it's just more for like
mm-hmm.
communication,
Calls,
sort of.
messages, contacts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I was kind of wondering. Yeah, I was kind of imagining that this would be like something also, but yeah, apparently not really.
Yeah, I don't think so. At least not yet.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can do that with Android phones either.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So maybe not. But still could be useful. I mean,
Yeah.
especially gonna have an iPhone and a Windows PC, which is no very likely. I feel like most iPhone users are in that situation anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and that's about it for the news
Nice.
that I.
I have some before the meme mic. I have a super tiny mini news also.
Right.
The subreddit r/Donald Trump was banned. See-
Ooh,
oh wait.
why?
Oh, is this old? Wait. Oh, sorry. Maybe. I just looked at the date. This is way from 2 years ago. What? Okay, that might be wrong. Okay.
Wait, lol. Where did you find this?
Where did I find this? What? No, it was in the technologies section in Reddit, I think. Was it? Uh
What's
or was it? Donald Trump. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm an idiot.
false alarm?
False alarm, I guess.
It was all part of the meme break all along.
All right, let's shall we the meme break. So, modern supportive husband be like, yes, this is exactly me.
That
Every
can't help it.
every this is this is like, yep. Welcome to the 2023 year, basically, because you have to film your influencer girlfriend at all the time, basically, because yeah, that's what you do.
Ah, I see. I was like, what? What is this?
Yeah. It took me also a second, like when I saw this, like what does that? But yeah, Everybody gotta have the influencer girlfriend.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
Everyone's an influencer.
this is. Do you get this meme? Because okay, yeah, you need to first you need to see the bottom video for like 4 sambucas. This is, oh man, I can't find the video fast enough. I'm pretty sure, because this is like a girl going up to the DJ booth, and the DJ is like, "What song do you want?" And she's like, "4 sambucas." And the DJ is like, "The bar is over there." And the girl is like, "No, 4 sambucas." Anyway, yeah. Anyway. Yes, it's very funny when I have to explain the meme. Also, el mojo. So in Spanish, the suffix ito means small. I didn't know that. Taquito and mojito.
Ooh. Mojito.
Yeah. So it implies that there's a existence of a bigger, more alcoholic beverage.
El mojo.
El mojo. Yes.
That sounds delicious.
Yes. This sounds.
I wouldn't mind.
This sounds like a hospital to me. Also, this video.
I think that's enough. No, I put too much in.
Okay, that's fine.
Erkläre jetzt, wie Kölsch geht.
Bist du Jodtroppe?
Okay, yeah. This is just me. I needed to save this video basically because this guy was my hero for many years when I was like 12 to, I don't know, 18 or something. Because this is the guy who was my biggest idol and my inspiration of, like, he's a German TV host basically, who, I don't know, did some weird stuff with celebrities all the time. He's right now in this video, he's basically teaching some very dialect heavy German to Kylie Minogue, and while doing, he accidentally spits because the dialect is so harsh that he all the time like accidentally spits in Kylie Minogue's face because the dialect is pretty rough. Anyway, yeah, stuff like this, just a legend. And he did like his TV show in Germany for, I don't know, 30 years or something, like 25, 30 years or something, and he's an absolute legend. Anyway, shall we check out the music? What is happening in music this week? Baby Rose, that's a name. Well, yeah, not really familiar with any of these artists, but hey, if somebody out there is, then feel free to check them out because they released some new music. Illenium. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Smokey Robinson. Wait, what? Okay, I guess. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but my recommendation of the week is actually, Florence and the Machine released a new album. Wait, not an album. Maybe wait, what is this? It's an album, yeah. No, it's a single. Mermaids, and I just wanted to play the few seconds of the lyrics of this song because it has Britney Spears in it. What?
Ooh, okay.
yeah, exactly.
Is this AI generated collaboration?
yeah. I was like also like listening to this song. Wait, what? She said Britney Spears.
Shitty clubs and doing shitty drugs and hugging girls that smell like Britney Spears and
hugging girls like Britney Spears. Anyway, yeah. Funny. But yeah, also Wolf in a Rabbit's Clothes. That was also my jam this week. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. Shall we move on to the TV shows? What is happening this week? I finished
What
my
is happening?
season 3 on Stargate SG1, and now I'm
Ooh.
yeah. It has 10 seasons, by the way.
Well,
It's
you're
good.
30% there.
Yeah. It's gonna take some time, but yeah, it's pretty rough. On Twitter this week, also somebody was in the Estonian Twitter, I should say. Somebody was like, "Who's your 90s crush from the Estonian television era from the 90s?" And I was like, "Yep, Richard Dean Anderson." So the main guy who plays in Stargate, who is also MacGyver, by the way, if you didn't know.
Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah. He's Richard.
Okay.
Yeah, MacGyver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's also the main guy in this one. Anyhow, what about you? What's going on with you? The Last of Us?
Yeah, that is over. That is done.
Nice. So, all
Finished the
good?
final episode.
Final episode good?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I know how the show ends, so in that sense, it wasn't surprising.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to see if the ending holds up, and it totally holds up.
Nice.
And the show is very good. It's a very easy recommendation for me for anyone, really. Anyone interested in... Not even interested in... anyone looking for good TV. Like that, this is an easy recommendation.
Nice.
So I am very interested, excited, curious about season 2. Whenever that happens, they
Yeah.
already said they kind of want it to be a 3-season show. Which is interesting because the game, it has 2 games right now. So the next 2 seasons will cover the second game.
Okay.
So I feel like they'll have even more freedom to like expand and change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested, very curious, and
Nice.
really like the show.
Nice.
And
Anything
that's
else?
about it. I think we are going to start watching White Lotus season 2, but we haven't yet started. But I think
okay.
that's next on the list.
White Lotus. Yeah. All right. I will prepare it for the next week already. The tab is ready. And
Yeah, I think we should be able to watch at least like an episode.
yeah. How about Blood on the Clocktower? Any developments?
No, I still watch it. It's very fun.
Mm.
And just.
By the way, is what channel do you watch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Gotta shout out the channel.
Yeah.
And the channel is called No Rolls Barred. And it's a well, it's not specifically a channel about this game. It's just a board game channel.
Okay.
So every week they play some new board game. They have like a large group of people that they invite, and they all play and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's mostly British people, and they have a couple American people.
Okay.
So it's sort of like collaborative channel. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
The videos are very long, so I usually just watch like it in short bursts or something.
Yeah.
Before bed or something.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
That's it for, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Games. What about game? Okay, the game deal of the week, I guess, is for free. Breath Edge. So this is kind of a action survival game from
oh yeah, it's Epic, right? Giveaway.
yeah, the Epic free game of the week. Hype Train Digital is the publisher, which is
Okay.
Hype Train. Yes, of course. But yeah, I don't know. Have you played this? Have you seen this? No.
I think I heard about it, but I have never played it.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. This looks interesting at least. Yeah.
It looks alright. Yeah, it looks. I don't know. Looks like a sci-fi survival game.
Yeah.
Chickens.
Even,
Okay.
every time I watch these trailers, I'm like, oh, I should try this. And I'm like, oh, but then again, I'm like, oh, yeah, this requires time, which I don't have.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
This game?
yeah, any game, like
Oh.
any game, basically requires time because
Yeah.
I should be actually doing some stuff, some useful stuff outside.
Yeah.
That's the main problem. But yeah, and I'm bracing myself anyway for Tears of the Kingdom, maybe if it comes out. Oh yeah, I saw some influencers got to play Tears of Kingdom already on as
Yeah,
a
like a preview event.
preview or something. And yeah, one YouTuber that I follow from Canada, not Linus, but Conrad. Yeah. He got to play Tears of Kingdom early for. Oh no, not this one. Yeah, this one. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not holding back. I'm gonna show you straight up like some new abilities that you can do and some stuff you can do. And I was like, what? Oh my god! That you can like now.
Cool. It looks they're doubling down on like
Mm-hmm.
exploration and powers and stuff.
And you can combine stuff a lot more, and you can like, I don't know, like you can, yeah, you have this kind of a like a elevator, vertical,
Propel yourself through like ceilings and stuff.
yeah, something, yeah, something like that.
Very interesting. Yeah.
This looks
Very curious.
very.
curious.
I'm also very curious about this. So, who knows? We'll see what will come out of this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. Anything else? I guess that's about it. Was there anything else? I don't know. I've been hustling some stuff. Yeah. This is some I sold my iPhone XR. Somebody was like, oh my god, I need an iPhone right now. Anyone in Brno who can sell me an iPhone, I'm willing to pay any price. Basically, I was like, okay. Do you want my iPhone XR for 250 euros, which is way overpriced, by the way? And she was like, yeah, good to me. Doesn't matter the price. I just need an iPhone right away.
Okay.
I didn't know the person, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah.
Sounds like a good sell for me to me.
Yeah, and she was like very grateful. Oh my god, yes, please, iPhone. Anyway, any iPhone.
She was suffering from iPhone withdrawal.
I don't know what was going on necessarily, but yeah, the iPhone was all fine, and yeah. As long as it wasn't like broken or something, that was basically the main thing for her. And I was like, yeah, no, it just has scratches, and she was like, yes, give me.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it. We're under 2 hours. Very good. Excellent job, my hosting. Very good. This is absolutely love it. This is the I don't know. Was there anything else? I think there was something else also that was happening this week, but I can't really remember. Yeah.
The new Star Wars game is out
Oh yeah.
today.
Oh yeah. We didn't talk about your games. Yeah. I will, for some reason I forget for the past few weeks that I do ask about your games. What's been going on?
Yeah. Well, I want to play this game. We have it, and Maurice played it a bit.
Yeah.
I haven't really played it.
Fallen
the
Order or what was it?
Jedi Survivor.
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's having a very rough time on PC specifically.
Oh,
Basically,
not optimized or?
it basically, well, I mean, it sort of barely functions on PC as I understood.
Oh, mostly negative.
Yeah,
Oof, that's kind of rough.
yeah.
Okay.
We have it on PS5.
Okay.
Couldn't be bothered. Well, Maurice said that he couldn't be bothered sitting behind a desk playing the game, and I was like, okay, fine, let's get it. I mean, good call at this point. Who knows how is it gonna, like, when is it gonna be fixed?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I don't really have anything to say about it yet.
mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll see next week. Definitely, I will have stuff.
All right.
But
Right.
yeah, kind of sucks that it's like sucky on PC. People
Yeah.
are speculating that we are entering the era of shitty ports on PC because the
Oof.
developers can't be bothered optimizing their games.
I mean, it will take probably time or something. But yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, but like,
But they will get there eventually. But yeah, they I guess.
I mean, you would hope the games would come out in a state that is playable, you know? Especially considering how long the game development takes nowadays.
I mean, it's
Like,
at the same time it's EA, so what do you expect? I
that
guess.
is true. That is true. I mean, I don't know. Recently, EA has been publishing some decent games.
Because yeah, the games are all right, but the development, right? So because it's EA is kind of known on the internet as electronic farts. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very appropriate in this case, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, games take such a long time to develop anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, why not, like, delay it by another month or something? Nobody would even notice most of the time. And just make sure that you actually, release a game that is functioning.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, we'll see how it works on PS5. But, we paid full price for it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But like nowadays, like buying games for full price is like completely pointless. No, largely pointless unless you really want to play it. Because yeah, you'll pay full price for a game that will quite likely have technical issues at launch,
Yeah.
And then like a couple months later, people, it will go on sale for like 20% off or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be much more stable, and people will buy it for less money and get a better game. So I don't know. It's kind of like kind of shitty in a sense. But oh well. Well, PS5 game functions. I checked it. It's 150 gigabytes on PS5, which is yikes.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of gigabytes.
That's but that's where the industry is moving, right? Because
I suppose,
they
yeah.
want to have the lifelike fidelity of the game.
Yeah. From what I saw, the game looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a typical, well, supposedly 4K 30 or 1440p 60 on console, which is fine.
Yeah.
I guess I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it on PC. I suppose. Well, I mean, not in the state that it's in right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if I bought it on PC for full price and this was the case, I would be totally like what.
Yeah.
Like actual what? Because a lot of the testing happens on PC, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, how does that even transpire? But
I mean,
I guess we'll see.
It's mostly about like marketing people. Like, no, we need to push this out way earlier because we need to make way more money faster. And
yeah, but that's also a thing because we are in the end of April.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, you have Zelda happening in 2 weeks, which is not a good time to release a game.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I guess. Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah.
so you could easily delay the game. Anyway, It is what it is. We'll see. There was a day one patch, of course, as there usually is.
Mm-hmm.
I will start playing the game. Well, today, I guess. I'm not sure. I guess today,
Yeah.
and then I'll have something to say about it next week.
Nice.
First game was really good. I liked it. It had some problems, but we'll see what the sequel
Yeah.
brings.
All right. All right. I think that's about it. From us.
I think so, yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And next week.
Yeah, next week we will have to do Thursday
Thursday.
because I'm working from Friday to Sunday.
Actually, that's I think that's actually good for my plans also. But well, we'll see. Yeah, Thursday at 6.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's the only day.
Yeah.
Basically.
And we're gonna be back on me preparing mostly the stuff.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do me again the week after that. I have 3 days off.
Hmm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we could do something like that.
Yeah.
But next week, yeah,
we
Steam is gonna
can
take the reins.
figure this out. But yeah. Thank you for tuning in, and let us know. How do you have any suggestions or anything like you want to give feedback to the stuff?
Did you buy Jedi Survivor on PC and is now disappointed?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. Oh, this is also I wishlisted my DLC on Vampire Survivors, and I will get back to it at some point, but not in the coming months. But yeah. Let us know if you hate my pink light behind me or something. I don't know.
Well,
But yeah.
I kind of like it. It's all color coordinated. This
Yes.
week.
Yes.
I like it.
This was the idea. All right. Have a happy Friday or whatever day it is.
Have
And
a good weekend. Yeah, it's weekend.
Yes. All right. Loads of film. You weren't here for some reason, and you probably were working.
No.
But
Shall we call the police?
The police. Yeah, nice. But yeah, I expect to see you next week. All right. Bye, everybody. We love you very much. And
Bye.
Arrivederci, bitches.
arrivederci, bitch. I should move that. It covers up your face when I click this. All right.
What?
The
thing?
arrivederci, bitches move. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. How about here?
Arrivederci, bitches.
Yes. Way better. Okay. A little smaller.
Arrivederci, bitches.
Yes. Very good. All right. You didn't see that. Bye.